All right, Coach. So, third week of the season. Kind of, where do you think of your group developmentally at this point in the outdoor season?
Yeah, so we're definitely well into the outdoor season. We've got a couple of really big races coming up that we're focusing on. This week is just Ball State University, and we're using that as a way to prime to get ready for the following week, which will be Jesse Owens' invite up at Ohio State. And we have a small group going out to Stanford to focus on getting a regional qualifying mark. This time of year, we're looking at about 5 weeks away from conference still, so mileage is still up, the intensity is still up. Some of the guys who may or may not make conference are going to start tapering soon, but this is a chance for them to really show what they're made of. So the guys in the 1500, some of the guys in the steeple, we've got to start figuring out who's going to be on our roster going into conference.
Speaking of the steeple, you have Alesha Vovk pick up two wins back-to-back in the steeple, and you have Zack McBride. Kind of talk to me about their performance in the steeple and their kind of development as steeplers.
Yeah, definitely. I'm a steeplechaser myself, and so I definitely focus on the event, and I take it very seriously. We start working on it right after cross country is over, and these guys they've hit this point in their development as a technical steeplechaser where they're starting to look really smooth over the barriers. And Alesha is one of those who she may drop 20 seconds off the next time she steeples. So she might run a 20-second PR. She might get that regional qualifying mark by the end of the year. And for her to be a sophomore and to be able to do that right now is tremendous. Zack McBride has had some success with the steeple already this year, and he's trained so hard. The mileage that he's hit most of the year round now will really play into him hopefully getting a regional mark, and I'm expecting him to be on the outside chance of making a national team as well. So hopefully we'll get him to NCAA finals.
All right, Zach. So, kind of new season, back in the outdoor swing things. How are things going?
Not too bad. We've done a lot of kind of rustbuster experiment type races so far. Ran the 2K steeple at Vanderbilt, and for about 3/4 of it was going very well, and then I ended up hitting the barrier and kind of went south after that. But and then we kind of messed around, did my first 10K on the track out at Stanford, and I didn't go terribly, but it was about average. So I think now we've gone through a period of kind of resting, recovery, getting ready for the competitive season, and we're basically just gearing up to get ready to run a really fast steeplechase.
So kind of talking about the steeplechase, kind of what's it like what's been like working with Tom on the steeplechase this year?
It's been great. A little bit of a different mentality than Coach Mantrell last year, which I also obviously really liked working with Coach Mantrell, but Coach Chorny is really good with all the really technical stuff. We've been spending a lot more time on just like getting every little tiny detail of your form kind of perfected, so that it's a bit of an afterthought in the race. You're not really thinking about what you're doing when you're going over the hurdle. It's more instinctive, I guess.
So third week of the season, how's it going?
Really well. Really exciting race this past weekend. I PR'd by I think over 30 seconds, which was really exciting to see where I'm at now this early in the season. So
kind of what's changed from last year about the steeplechase and a lot of your other races that you're having these great PRs?
I think it's more so I've been a lot more motivated, taking my regular runs a lot more seriously than I have in the past. So that's really, I've seen a lot of benefit from that.